Tonight we choose gratitude, not because the path has been easy, but because your steps were kept when you didn't see how. There are journeys where fear whispers you might fall, where the pressure to get everything right tightens your chest. Breathe deep, let your shoulders drop. The psalmist learned this while walking through uncertainty. The one who keeps you does not sleep. If you believe God is guarding your steps even now, write in the comments, "You keep my steps from falling."
I've been watching every movement, afraid of missing where to stand. Every choice felt like a moment I could lose what I had planned. But you were closer than my worry, watching paths I couldn't see, while I feared the next small stumble. You were steadying me. You keep my steps from falling. You guard me as I go. I don't walk this road alone. I am held, I move in peace.
Fear of failure teaches the heart to stay tense. It says don't slip, don't miss it, don't fall behind. But vigilance is not what keeps you upright. Faithfulness does. And God has been faithful to every step you've taken.
When my confidence feels fragile, when I doubt the ground beneath, I remember who is keeping every moment, every need. I don't need to brace myself now. I don't need to see it all. I can walk with quiet trust, knowing you won't let me fall. You keep my steps from falling. You guard me as I go. I don't walk this road alone. I am held, I move in peace.
God, tonight I release the fear of falling short. I let go of the pressure to hold myself together. You are my keeper. You watch over my coming and my going. My steps are safe in you.
Even if the road feels long, even if I cannot see, you remain my faithful guard, holding every step of me. You keep my steps from falling. Your care is over me. I will walk, I will remain held by love at peace.
Rest now. You are not walking alone. Your steps are held safe.
Oh.
today, you don't have to know what comes next. There are paths that feel quiet and fears that grow louder in the dark. Breathe, let your shoulders drop. David learned this while walking through shadows. Care does not leave you alone. The shepherd does not shout from afar. He walks close. If you believe you are being led even now, write in the comments, "The Lord is my shepherd, and I am never lacking."
I walked with questions in my chest. The road felt narrow, thin with doubt. My strength was low, my mind was loud. I didn't know the way out. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing here. He leads me beside still waters and quiets my fear. The Lord is my shepherd, I am safe, I am known. I will rest in His care, I am never alone.
There were nights when rest felt like work, when the body lay down but the heart stayed alert. God does not rush you through exhaustion. He prepares stillness and stays with you in it.
You lay me down where grass is soft, where striving slowly fades away. You restore the parts of me that the long road tried to take. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing here. He leads me beside still waters and quiets my fear. The Lord is my shepherd, I am safe, I am known. I will rest in His care, I am never alone.
I am not abandoned on this path. The Lord walks with me in gentle authority. He leads me without pressure. His presence is enough. I do not lack. I can rest.
Even if the valley stays, even if the night feels long, I will trust the shepherd's voice. He has been with me all along. The Lord is my shepherd, I will not be afraid. In the shadow or the morning, His love remains. The Lord is my shepherd, my heart finds its rest. I am kept, I am carried, I am safely blessed.
Rest now. You are being led. The shepherd is near. Amen.
In this quiet moment, you can loosen your grip. You do not have to be strong every second. There are valleys we never planned to walk, places of grief, rooms filled with uncertainty. Breathe slowly now. The shepherd is not distant. He walks at your pace. You are not wandering alone. When the road bends into shadow and the light feels far away, when sorrow sits beside me and words are hard to pray, you lead me by still waters, even here in this unknown. Your rod and staff beside me remind my heart I am not alone. Through the valley, unafraid, my shepherd walks with me. Through the valley, unafraid, his presence is my peace. Fear cannot stay when you are near. There were days you tried to be brave for everyone else, smiling while your heart felt fragile. You carried hospital rooms, you carried empty chairs, you carried questions without answers. Yet somehow, you are still here. His goodness has followed you farther than you realize. When my strength was almost gone and my faith felt thin and small, you prepared a table for me in the presence of it all. You anointed me with mercy when my head was bowed in pain. Surely goodness and compassion have been whispering my name. Through the valley, unafraid, my shepherd walks with me. Through the valley, unafraid, his presence is my peace. Fear cannot stay when you are near. I declare this softly, but firmly. I am not abandoned in this season. The Lord is my shepherd. He guides me through what I do not understand. He restores what grief has touched. Even in the valley, my shepherd walks with me. And fear cannot stay. I will dwell in his house, held in his steady love. Even if the path grows darker, you remain my guide. Even if the tears keep falling, you remain by my side. Even if tomorrow is uncertain, unafraid, my shepherd walks with me. Through the valley, unafraid, your nearness is my peace. Fear cannot stay when you are near. Fear cannot stay. mountain is leading. The valley is not your home. The shepherd is still with you. You are carried in his care. Amen. In this quiet moment, you can loosen your grip. In this quiet moment, in this quiet moment, in this quiet moment, in this quiet moment. In this quiet moment, in this quiet moment, in this quiet moment, in this quiet moment, in this quiet moment. In this quiet moment, in this quiet moment, to this quiet moment, to quiet moment. This quiet moment, you have been holding your breath for too long, waiting for the next wave, bracing for what might go wrong. Slow down now. Let your lungs fill gently. The Lord is near to the trembling heart. He does not turn away from quiet panic. He listens when your voice shakes. You do not have to hide your fear here. You can bring it into the light. I sought you in the silent hours, when my thoughts were loud and fast, when my chest felt tight with worry, and I feared I would not last. I whispered through the darkness with a fragile, broken plea, and you leaned close in mercy. You came for me. I sought the Lord, and He heard me. He delivered me from all my fears. The Lord is near. I will not drown. Fear has no hold on me. There were moments no one noticed, smiles you forced, conversations you survived while your heart raced inside. But heaven saw it all, every hidden dread, every silent prayer. And the Lord was not distant. He was already moving toward you. When my mind returned to shadows, when the same fears knocked again, you remain my steady refuge.
not ashamed of where I've been. You did not rush my healing, you did not turn away. You stayed within the trembling until it gave way. I sought the Lord, and He heard me. He delivered me from all my fears. The Lord is near, I will not drown. Fear has no hold on me.
Father, I come to you without pretending. You know the fears I never speak aloud. I have searched for relief in many places, but my soul finds rest in you. I sought you, and you answered me. You are freeing me from every hidden fear. Panic does not rule me. Shame does not own me. You are my deliverer. You are close to me now.
Even if the fear returns, you remain my peace. Even if my heart still trembles, you remain my strength. Even in the shaking, you are unshaken. I sought the Lord, and He heard me. He delivered me from all my fears. The Lord is near, I stand secure. Fear has no hold on me. Fear has no hold on me.
Breathe slowly now. You are not alone in this battle. The Lord has heard your cry. He is closer than your fear. Rest in His nearness. Amen.
Tonight, let the doors of your house rest. Let the walls breathe. You have carried enough for one day. Even if the world feels loud, even if the ground beneath you seems uncertain, God has not moved. Breathe slowly. Your home is not held together by your strength alone. The Lord is here, and His peace is entering every room. God is our refuge in the shaking, a steady help when fear draws near. Though mountains tremble in the distance, your voice is calm and you are here. There is a river flowing softly through every corner of this place. Your presence stands within these walls, a quiet shield, a holy grace. Be still, my house, the Lord is strong. Be still, my heart, you are not alone. Peace reigns here, God is our hope. brief transition. There were moments when anxiety filled the rooms, conversations heavy with uncertainty, bills on the table, news that unsettled your sleep. But even then, His mercy stood like unseen pillars beneath you. You are still here. Your family is still held. His strength has carried what you could not.
When my strength was almost empty, when tomorrow felt unclear, you were the fortress in the silence, the steady hand that drew us near. Though nations rise and storms are forming, you speak one word and chaos bows. Your peace settles like morning light, resting gently on this house. Be still, my house, the Lord is strong. Be still, my heart, we are not alone. Peace reigns here, God is our home.
Deeper atmosphere, sustained strings and soft violin. Lord, you are our refuge and our strength. You are a very present help in trouble. I declare tonight, my home is covered by your peace. My family rests under your care. I do not build this future alone. You stand within these walls. You guard what concerns us. The Lord is our refuge, and peace reigns over my home and future.
Even if the earth gives way, you remain, you remain. Even if the waters roar, you remain the same. Our shelter, our defender through every change. Be still, my house, the Lord is strong. Be still, my heart, we are not alone. Peace reigns here, now and always. God is our home.
Rest now. Let every room grow quiet. The Lord of hosts is with you. Your house is held. Your future is safe in Him. Amen.
Some memories no longer need to hurt. There are moments the soul revisits, not to reopen wounds, but to recognize what has already been healed. Breathe, let the past loosen its grip. You are not standing inside failure anymore. The psalmist learned this by remembering rightly. Mercy completes its work, then invites the heart to rest. Here, remembrance becomes peace. I've carried echoes of forgiveness what was done. Every healed place felt unfinished, like the past might speak again. But you removed what weighed upon me. You restored what shame had taken. In your mercy something settled. What was broken now is whole. He forgave, He healed, He redeemed. My soul remembers peacefully. No accusation, no return, only grace where I once burned. Lingering guilt often pretends to be humility. It says, stay sorry, stay small. But God's mercy does not leave work undone. When He forgives, He restores. When He heals, He completes. Peace is the evidence that redemption finished its course. When old thoughts try to accuse me, when regret knocks quietly, I remember what you've spoken and the calm you placed in me. I don't revisit what you covered, I don't reopen what you sealed. I remain inside your kindness, resting in what you've healed. He forgave, He healed, He redeemed. My soul remembers peacefully. No accusation, no return, only grace where I once burned. God, I receive your mercy as complete. I release the habit of punishing myself. You forgave, you healed, you redeemed. I remember now without pain. My soul rests in what you restored. Even if the memory stays, even if the mark was deep, you remain my finished mercy, guarding what you chose to keep. He forgave, He healed, He redeemed. I am whole, I am at peace. I will rest, I will remain, held by mercy, free from blame. Rest now. What God restored does not reopen. Mercy has finished its work.
Tonight there are tired thoughts, asking if you've done enough. There are days when rest feels undeserved, like stopping means failing. Let your shoulders drop. The psalmist learned this when effort was full and peace was still missing. David knew the weight of striving that builds nothing without God. If you believe rest comes from God and not striving, write in the comments, I rest in God.
I stayed awake to finish more. measured worth by what I gave. I chased the edge of every task, still felt empty at the end. Unless you build, I lay it down. My striving cannot make it stand. Unless you give, I seize my word, I rest my life in your hand.
There is a kind of exhaustion that comes from trying to be enough. God never asked you to earn your place. Rest is not weakness. Rest is trust, returning to the heart.
You give to those you love at rest.
You give to those you love at rest.
While anxious hands keep reaching still.
While anxious hands keep reaching still.
What I release you fill with peace.
What I release,
what I surrender you fulfill. Unless you build, I lay it down. My striving cannot make it stand. Unless you give, I seize my word, I rest my life in your hand.
Faithful God, release me from the guilt of stopping. Heal the lie that says my worth is what I produce. Teach my soul to trust your provision.
Even if I do less today, even if the world keeps rushing, you remain my portion, you remain my peace. Unless you build, I am at rest. Your care has never failed my life. Unless you give, I trust again. My soul is safe, my heart is quiet.
You had been strong for so long, holding your ground in battles no one sees, smiling through words that wounded, standing firm while your heart trembled. Breathe now, slowly. You are not exposed. You are not unguarded. The Lord Himself surrounds you. Let your heart rest inside His protection.
To you I cry, my steady rock, do not be distant from my plea. When silence felt like falling, you were listening to me. Hands lifted in the dark, whispers barely formed. You were my hidden shelter, keeping my spirit warm. The Lord is my shield around my heart. I will not break apart. My trust stands firm in Him. The Lord is my shield around my heart.
Brief transition with soft harp and light strings. There were words that cut deeply, moments of betrayal that shook your confidence, conflicts that left you questioning your worth. But heaven was not unaware. God did not turn away from your cry. He became your strength in secret. He guarded when others tried to bruise. His protection was closer than you thought.
When voices rose against me and doubt knocked at my door, You were my quiet defender, my fortress evermore. You are the strength of your people, salvation strong and near. In the middle of the shaking, your presence calms my fear. The Lord is my shield around my heart. I will not fall apart. My trust stands firm in Him. The Lord is my shield around my heart.
Deeper strains, sustained violin, slower and fuller harmony. The Lord is my strength. He is my shield. My heart trusts in Him, and I am helped. I will not live guarded by fear. I am guarded by God. What tried to wound me will not define me. He surrounds my heart with safety. In Him, I stand firm and unshaken.
Even if arrows fly unseen, you remain my covering. Even a trust was torn before, you are restoring. Even when my heart feels small, you are my strength through it all. The Lord is my shield around my heart. I stand secure, set apart. My heart trusts deep in Him. The Lord is my shield around my heart.
You are not defenseless. God is your protector and your praise. Let your heart be still. He stands around you. Amen.
My awakens set the armor down. You have
been strong for so long. You have carried battles no one saw. Breathe now. Let your shoulders soften. The Lord is not far from you. He hears even the prayer you could not finish. He has not hidden His face from your tears. Fear is spoken loudly, but it is not the only voice in the night. When the dark pressed close to me and my heart began to shake, you were light inside the shadow. You were steady when I could not stand. Though my strength felt small and fading, though my courage felt thin, you did not turn away from me, you stayed. The Lord is my light, the Lord stands with me. Fear has no voice, it cannot silence me. The Lord is my salvation, I will not be afraid. There were nights you whispered, "Do not hide from me, Lord." Moments you wondered if He had stepped back. Moments when exhaustion made faith feel fragile. But even then, His mercy was holding you. Even then, He was your rescue. When my heart cried out for mercy, when I feared you turned away, still your goodness moved toward me, still your kindness made a way. Though the battle seemed repeated, though the waiting felt long, you were teaching my trembling soul to trust. The Lord is my light, the Lord stands with me. Fear has no voice, it cannot silence me. The Lord is my salvation, I will not be Father, you hear when I call. You do not hide your face from me. I am not abandoned. I'm not fighting alone. Even when my faith feels tired, you remain my strength. Because you stand with me, fear has no final word over my life. You are my light. You are my salvation. Even if my heart still trembles, you remain my peace. Even if the night feels endless, you remain my dawn. Even when I feel small, you remain my strength. With me, fear has no voice, it cannot silence me. The Lord is my salvation, I will not be afraid. I will not be afraid. Rest now. The Lord has heard you. He has not hidden His face. Fear is not your master.
God is with you. Amen.
Slow down for a moment. Let your breathing soften. There are worries you carry quietly. People you love who are far from your sight. Journeys you cannot control. But your eyes do not have to stay fixed on the horizon. Lift them gently. Help does not come from chance. You are watched over, always. I lift my eyes beyond the hills, beyond the roads I cannot see. My help is not in shifting ground, it comes from one who watches me. He does not sleep, he does not drift. No shadow makes his vision dim. Through every step, through every mile, my life is safely kept in him. You watch over me, Lord, my coming and my going. You watch over me, Lord, in every unknown road. You never turn away. I am never unattended. There have been departures that hurt, goodbyes you tried to be strong through, messages you waited for in the dark. Anxiety whispered, what if something happens? But the keeper of your soul was already there before they arrived, before you returned, before the fear even formed. When loved ones travel far from me, and distance stretches like the sea, your hand surrounds them where they stand. Your presence goes where I can't be. The sun will not consume by day. The night will not undo your care. In every leaving, every home, your guarding love is always there. You watch over me, Lord, my coming and my going. You watch over me, Lord, in every unknown road. You never turn away. I am never unattended. Lord, you are my keeper. You guard my life with faithful eyes. The Lord watches over my coming and my going, and I am never unattended. Not when I leave, not when I return, not when the future feels unclear. You stand at the door of every tomorrow. You surround the ones I love. I rest in your guardianship. Even if the road is long, you remain beside us. Even if I cannot see, you are already there. Even when fear speaks loud, your watchful love is stronger. You watch over me, Lord, my coming and my going. You watch over me, Lord, through every rising dawn. You never turn away. I am never unattended. Watched over always. Breathe deeply. The keeper of Israel does not sleep. Your steps are known. Your loved ones are held. rest in his watchful care. Amen. Slow down for a moment. Slow down for a moment. Slow down for a moment. Tonight, you do not have to scan the darkness. You do not have to guard every door with your thoughts. Breathe slowly. The one who watches over you does not sleep. His presence is not fragile. His covering is not thin. Let your shoulders rest. Let your heart soften. You are not alone in this night. When the night feels wide and uncertain, and quiet sounds grow loud in my mind, I remember your shelter, Lord, your shadow falling over my home. You are my refuge, my safe place, a hidden room no fear can enter. Under your wings I find stillness. Under your light I lie down in peace. Under your shadow I am kept. Under your shadow I am safe. No darkness can claim my home. Lord, you are here. Under your shadow I rest. There were nights you checked the door twice, nights you listened for sounds that never came, tears no one saw. You carried fear for your children, for your family, for dangers you could not name. But His mercy stood guard. Even when you were tired, you remained awake. When my strength was thin as a whisper, and my courage felt small in war, you stood between me and the unseen, a quiet shield I could not see. No arrow in the darkness, no hidden harm in secret places can cross the line you draw around us. Your faithfulness surrounds our sleep. Under your shadow we are kept. Under your shadow we are safe. No darkness can claim our home. Lord, you are near. Under your shadow we rest. Tonight, I declare what is true. I am not alone in protecting my home. God is my shelter. He is the covering over my children. He is the guard at every unseen door. I do not dwell in fear. I dwell in Him. Beneath His shadow, I am safely kept, and no darkness can claim me. Even if the night feels heavy, you remain Rest now. The Lord is your covering. His shadow is peace over this house. Sleep in His care. Amen. You have tried to be strong for so long, to hold everything together, to silence the voice that says you are not enough. But God is not asking you to climb alone. He hears the faintest cry of your heart. Breathe slowly. Let your shoulders soften. There is a rock higher than your weakness, and He is not far from you. From the edge of my tired heart, I call when I feel small, when the weight of my own limits feels like I might fall. My strength runs thin and fragile, my courage fades away, but you are not diminished by the weakness I display. Lead me to the rock, higher than my weakness. Lift me from the dust into your steadiness. I stand secure, held by the Lord. Brief transition. There were days you replayed your failures, moments you wished you could undo, words you spoke, chances you missed, and quietly shame tried to define you. But His mercy has been your shelter. His covering has not been removed. You are still invited to stand in Him. When my plans have all unraveled, when I doubt all I can be, you remain my faithful tower, standing strong for me. You have been my hidden refuge, a tent of quiet grace. When I could not trust my fully, you became my resting place. Lead me to the rock, higher than my weakness. Lift me from the dust into your steadiness. I stand secure, safe in the Lord. Deeper atmosphere, gentlemen. Father, you hear me when I cry. You are not overwhelmed by my limits. I declare, my weakness does not disqualify me. It leads me closer to you. Lead me to the rock, higher than my weakness. There I stand secure. There I am covered. You are my refuge beyond human limitation, and I rest in you. Even if I feel too small, you remain, you remain. Even when my strength is gone, you remain the same, my strong tower. Above my sins, fighting my weakness.
trust in His strength. He is faithful to hold you. Amen.
Breathe gently. You don't have to brace yourself anymore. Let the fear loosen its grip. God is here, holding what feels fragile. Your heart is safe. I've tried to protect every corner, afraid of what I could lose. I held my breath through the quiet, wondering if I would break in two. But you are my safe boundary, the place my fears can rest. When I lean into your presence, my heart finds steadiness. I am held and safe, my life in your hands. I am held and safe, I don't have to stand alone. Nothing slips from your care, God. I am held and safe.
There were moments when vulnerability felt dangerous, when opening your heart seemed too risky. You feared losing what mattered most, but God has been your keeper all along. His care did not waver. You were never exposed. You were being held.
When my confidence felt thin and trust was hard to give, you reminded me in stillness that I am yours to live. I don't need to control tomorrow or guard every part. I place my life within your hands, and my heart grows calm. I am held and safe, my life in your hands. I am held and safe, I don't have to stand alone. Nothing slips from your care, God. I am held and safe.
I release the fear of loss and collapse. I trust God with what matters most. My life is held and my heart is safe. The Lord preserves my way. I am secure in His presence. I rest without fear. I am kept.
Even if I feel exposed, you remain. Even when I feel unsure, you remain. My safety does not depend on my strength. You remain, you remain. I am held and safe, surrounded by your care. I am held and safe, I can breathe again. Nothing slips from your care, God. I am held and safe.
Rest now. Your life is secure. God is faithful. You are held. Amen.
Tonight, you do not have to try so hard. You do not have to earn your place here. Breathe slowly. Let your shoulders fall. There is a quiet place for your soul. Not built by effort, not held together by performance. God is here. In His presence, you are already enough.
My soul waits in the silence, like the earth before the dawn. I was running after voices, trying to become someone, but you were my steady rock. When my strength was thin, you were my quiet salvation, holding me within. My soul finds rest in God alone. My hope is steady as a stone. I do not strive, I am not undone. My soul finds rest in God alone.
Brief, gentle transition with harp and soft strings. There were nights you tried to be stronger than you felt. Days you smiled while your heart was tired. Tears no one saw. Prayers you could barely whisper. Yet His mercy kept you. His hand did not slip. Even when your thoughts were loud, His presence remained still.
When my heart was restless and approval felt like air, I was chasing empty echoes, but you were always there. You are my firm foundation, my refuge from the noise. In the stillness of surrender, my weary soul rejoices. My soul finds rest in God alone. My hope is steady as a stone. I do not strive, I am safely known. My soul finds rest in God alone.
Deeper strings, slower breath, soft violin over sustained chords. I am not alone. God is my rock and my salvation. I do not have to chase approval. I do not have to prove my worth.
My soul finds rest in God alone. In His presence I am enough. He is my hope that does not move. He is my safe and quiet place. Even if my feelings rise, you remain my steady ground. Even if the world is loud, your peace is all around. Even when my strength is small, you are faithful through it all. My soul finds rest in God alone. My hope is steady as a stone. I will not fear, I am held, I am known. My soul finds rest in God alone.
Rest now. Let the silence hold you. God is your salvation and your hope. You are safe in Him. Amen.
Take this moment slowly. You don't need to rush into God's presence. Let your breathing find its rhythm again. Let the weight in your chest loosen. Tonight you are not being evaluated. You are being welcomed. God's love has not changed. You can rest here.
I come in quietly, my soul worn from the day. So many miles inside my thoughts, so much I tried to carry alone, but you are still the same. Your kindness still stands, your door is open wide, and I am safe again. I enter with gratitude, I lay my burdens down. In your faithful presence, my heart slows its sound. Lord, you are good to me, you always have been. Gratitude is where I rest. There were days when tiredness lived deep in your bones, days when rest felt out of reach. But even then, God's love did not move away. His mercy followed you gently. You are not here by accident. You are here because His care never left you. Let that truth settle in your heart. When my strength was almost gone, you did not ask for more. You met me in my weakness, right where I was. I don't need to be louder, I don't need to be strong. I only need to come with thanks, and you receive me as I am. I enter with gratitude, I lay my burdens down. In your faithful presence, my heart slows its sound. Lord, you are good to me, you always have been. Gratitude is where I rest. I lay down the weight I was never meant to carry. I slow my thoughts in God's presence. I trust His unchanging love to hold me. I am not alone in my tiredness. The Lord is good, and His love remains.
I enter his presence with gratitude. His care carries me now. I am held. Even if tomorrow feels heavy, you remain. Even if my heart grows tired, you remain. Through every season, through every breath, you remain. You remain. I enter with gratitude, and peace surrounds my soul. In your gentle presence, I am finally whole. Lord, you are good to me from beginning to end. Gratitude is where I rest. Stay here a little longer. Let your heart be still. God's love is steady. You are carried. Amen.
Tonight you can loosen your grip. You do not have to hold everything together. Breathe slowly. There has been pressure, battles no one else saw, tension in your chest. But you are not standing alone. The Lord is near. Let your heart settle into Him.
When the ground beneath me felt unsure, and my thoughts were loud like distant war, you were my rock in the shaking earth, my steady place, my hidden shore. When fear rose up like crashing waves and weakness whispered I would fall, you bent down from the heavens height and stood between me and it all. Lord, you are my strength, in you I stand secure. When everything trembles, you remain, you endure. Lord, you are my strength, in you I stand secure.
There were moments you almost gave in, nights when your heart raced in the dark. You wondered if you were strong enough, but strength was never meant to come from you alone. His mercy held you upright. His hand kept you from slipping. You are still here, and that is grace.
When my own courage felt so small, and every voice said step aside, you trained my feet upon the stone. You stood with me, you did not hide. You were my shield in silent fights, my fortress when I could not see. Though arrows fell around my soul, they did not take the life in me. Lord, you are my strength, in you I stand secure. When everything trembles, you remain, you endure. Lord, you are my strength, in you I stand secure.
Father, defender. I am not collapsing. I am not abandoned. The Lord is my strength, and in Him I stand secure. When everything else trembles, you steady my feet. You quiet my fear. You cover me in battles seen and unseen. I stand tonight, not in my power, but in yours.
Even if the mountains shake, you remain my hiding place. Even if my heart feels weak, you are strong inside of me. Even if the war is long, you are faithful, you are my song.
Lord, you are my strength. In you I stand secure. When everything trembles, you remain forever sure. Lord, you are my strength. In you I stand secure.
I stand secure in you.
Rest now. The battle is not yours alone. The Lord is your rock and your defense. Stand secure in Him. Amen. Amen.
If life feels heavy right now, don't give up. You don't have to prove anything tonight. God is your refuge, your strength, your help right here in the quiet place you almost overlooked. You don't need to push to be held by Him. When my heart is worn from trying and my mind won't slow its pace, I step back from all the striving. I breathe inside your grace. I don't need a louder answer. I don't need to understand. You are forming strength within me while I stand still in your hand. Strength in the quiet when I let go and stay. You are working in me even when I don't pray the right way. I don't have to force it, I don't have to fight it in the quiet. You strengthen my soul. You've been demanding more from yourself than God ever has. Measuring your worth by effort, carrying pressure that was never yours to hold. But the Lord doesn't grow strength by noise, He builds it in stillness, where your soul can finally rest. I release the weight I'm under, every silent rule I make. I don't earn your love by pushing, I don't keep it by my strength. You are gentle with the weary, you are patient with the slow. In your quiet I am learning, I don't walk this road alone. Strength in the quiet when I let go and stay. You are working in me even when I don't pray the right way. I don't have to force it, I don't have to fight it in the quiet. You strengthen my soul. Lord, I come tired, not accomplished. I come quiet, not impressive. Release me from self-pressure.
teach my heart to rest without guilt. Tonight, I receive strength the way you give it, gently, faithfully, in the quiet.
Even if I feel behind, even if I feel worn through, you remain my steady refuge, and your strength is forming too. Strength in the quiet, you are here when I rest. You are shaping my heart when I finally stop the test. I don't have to push forward, I don't have to prove it. In the quiet, you strengthen my soul.
Be still now. You are not failing. The Lord is strengthening you in the quiet.
You don't have to fight tonight. Let your hands unclench. Breathe slowly. The battles you survived did not break you. You are still here. God has been nearer than you knew. Strength is not loud. It is steady, and it stays.
I walked through nights that tested me, where courage felt so far away. I called your name with shaking breath. You did not turn your face away. You were my ground when I would fall, a quiet strength that held it all. The Lord is my steady strength, faithful when my heart is weak. The Lord is my steady strength, I am safe in what He keeps. There were seasons when you had to be strong just to survive. Moments when fear tried to rewrite your story, but God defended you in ways unseen. He carried you through what could have crushed you. You are not standing by accident. You are standing by grace. When my confidence was torn, you remained my shelter strong. I don't rely on what I feel, I lean on what you've always been. You lift me up, you draw me near. Your steady love outlasts my fear. The Lord is my steady strength, faithful when my heart is weak. The Lord is my steady strength, I am safe in what He keeps.
The Lord is my strength and my defender. I am not defined by the battles I faced. God has been faithful through every storm. My confidence is being restored. I stand not by force, but by His care. My heart is steadied in Him.
Even if the road feels long, you remain my solid ground. Even when my strength feels small, your faithfulness stands taller still.
is my steady strength, unmoving through the fiercest night. The Lord is my steady strength, I rise held by His light.
Rest now. You don't have to defend yourself anymore. God is faithful. Your strength is secure in Him. Amen.
Some gratitude is learned in silence, not the kind that rises quickly, but the kind that forms after being kept safe for a long time. There are hearts that learn to stay guarded, not because they were ungrateful, but because they were protecting what remained. Breathe. Slow down, the psalmist knew this place. Thanksgiving can rise gently without noise and still be complete. Here your quiet offering is enough. I learned to hold my thanks inside, afraid to open up too wide. Every joy felt delicate, every hope still testified. But you received me as I was, no demand, no lifted sound. You met me in the sheltered place where my heart was finally found. A quiet song of thanks I bring from a heart you're covering, soft and true without display. Gratitude finds its way.
There were seasons when giving thanks felt unsafe, when joy felt like it could be taken away. But gratitude does not invite loss, it remembers protection. God does not overlook the quiet heart. He dwells there.
When my praise feels almost hidden, when my voice feels unsure still, I remember how you held me with a calm and patient will. I don't need to force expression, I don't need to rise above. I can thank you from this stillness, from a place you shape with love. A quiet song of thanks I bring from a heart you're covering, soft and true without display. Gratitude finds its way.
God, I offer you my thanksgiving as it is. Not loud, not perfect, but real. Thank you for guarding my heart when I could not. Thank you for receiving what rises gently. From this safe place, I give thanks.
Even if my thanks feel small, even if it comes in size, you remain my faithful shelter where my quiet offering rises. A quiet song of thanks I bring, trusting you with everything. I will rest, I will remain grateful in your sheltering.
Stay here. Nothing more is required. Your quiet gratitude has been received. Tonight we choose gratitude. We lift our voices not because life is perfect, but because the Lord is good. We remember who made us, who keeps us, who loves us from age to age. Open the gates with thanksgiving. Let praise be the quiet password on Him. Breathe deep, stand tall and bless His name with all your heart. If you're ready to thank Him in every season.
Come and amen. I was drowning in my own thoughts, running out of breath inside. You leaned close and heard my whisper when I had nowhere left to hide. You broke the chains I couldn't see, lifted weight I couldn't name. You turned my night into mercy and called my trembling heart by name.
You saved my soul, you held me close, you gave me peace when I was undone. Now I can rest, my heart is still safe in the love of the Holy One.
If your heart is finally quiet after a long storm, don't rush away from this moment. This stillness is not emptiness. It's safety. It's the sound of being held. Let your soul stay here a little longer.
I will walk in gentle trust now. I will choose the quieter way. Every breath a small thanksgiving for the life you gave me back today. You have dealt so kindly with me, even when I couldn't see. All my days are in your keeping, and my future learns to breathe.
You saved my soul, you held me close, you gave me peace when I was undone. Now I can rest, my heart is still safe in the love of the Holy One.
Lord, tonight I lay my soul before you. You delivered me from fear, from tears, from falling apart. I choose rest over panic, trust over noise, gratitude over striving. My heart is still because you are here. I'm safe in your hands.
Even if the night returns again, even if my strength feels small, you remain my quiet rescue. You remain my all in all.
You saved my soul, you never left. Your faithful love carried me through. Now I can rest, my heart is still forever held and kept by you.
Rest now. Your soul has been delivered, and this stillness is a gift from God.